Hello and welcome to the CPR and Mandatory Abuse Reporter training video. In this video, we're going to walk you through how to complete these two trainings, both of which are required to work with a client. The first of which is going to be the Mandatory Abuse Reporter certification, which if you recognize this portal, because you should, it's the onboarding portal you should have used up to this point. The one training after these YouTube training videos is the Mandatory Abuse Reporter training on step 7. So what you'll do is you'll go ahead and click right there, and that'll take you to this Workday registry where you'll register yourself into the Workday website. You'll go ahead and enter your country, which is going to be the United States. Because those are the only employees or the only place we employ employees. And then you'll enter your first name, your last name, and your email, and you'll go ahead and submit your registration. Once you've submitted your registration, you'll have your Workday account begin to get set up. So you should shortly receive a confirmation email from Workday to complete your account setup where you'll create your account fully. This can sometimes take time. Workday is a little bit slower, so there may be like a 3 to 5 business day waiting period where we're waiting to hear back from Workday and for them to get you your login to complete your training. But once you've gotten your training, this is what your dashboard will look like. This is my Workday training account. It should say your name at the top, and this will be where you complete your Mandatory Abuse Reporter certification. It should be pretty easy. You just go to the top search bar and you type in Mandatory Abuse Reporting. Here you can see it'll take a second to load. But once it does load, we'll see a bunch of stuff. It'll show you articles and learning. We're only interested in seeing the learning aspect because you want to do the course in order to get the certification. So you go ahead and click on learning specifically, so you're only getting those results. You can see there's a lot of different mandatory abuse reporting classes, but the one we're looking for is specifically this one, ODHS, OHA, OTIS, Mandatory Abuse Reporting for Individuals Working with Adults Who Experience Intellectual and Developmental Disabilities. It's this specific class that you're required to take, and so you click on it. I have already taken the course, so you can see for me it's saying retake the course, but if you hadn't taken the course before, you'll go ahead and just click start course. It is a self-paced course with some questions along the way. And once you've completed the course, you'll need to get your certificate so you can share the certificate with us. You can't just send a screenshot that says it's been completed. We need the actual certificate. So if you go to the menu to find your certificate, you'll go down to personal and go down to learning. And learning will be where you can find your certificates. And over here, if you go under links, you can see LRN, Learning Certificates. If you click there, it's going to cover a certain time period. Make sure it's covering the period when you got it done. Just go ahead and click OK, and it will show you. So right here, it'll show me my certificate for the Mandatory Abuse Reporter class. What you'll do is you'll go ahead and click on the class. So I've clicked on it right here. You'll hit print, and it will say your request is being processed. So you can click notify me later. In this case, I already initiated one. It only takes a couple of seconds, but you go ahead and click on it, and now it's showing up. There it is, certificate of completion for the Mandatory Abuse Reporting class. Everything looks right. That's what you'll download. That's what you'll share with Isabella at northwesthomecaresupport.com. You'll send that exact certification so she knows you've completed that. The other class you'll be required to complete is going to be a CPR course. We actually do have an in-house CPR course option. CPR classes are needed within 90 days of starting with a client, so you are actually able to begin if you have not yet completed your CPR course, but you do need to complete it. The specific CPR class you need to take is the CPR First Aid and AED for infants, children, and adults. It says that right here. That's the type you need in order for it to count. If you click on this link in the onboarding portal, it takes you here to enroll for the class we offer. All you have to do is put your name, email, phone number, which course you want to sign up for. It'll tell you different dates that they're offered, and then what agency you're being referred from. You'll just go ahead and put our agency, Northwest Home Care Support, if you're doing this and watching this video through Northwest Home Care Support. You can also take some outside trainings, but you just want to make sure that it's this exact name so you get credit for it. If you already have done a CPR course and you believe it's valid and is the right one, go ahead and just send that to Isabella at northwesthomecaresupport.com, and she can let you know if that is the case. Right now, our in-house option is offered on a monthly basis, sometimes bi-weekly, in Beaverton, Oregon, and possibly other locations in the future. It's currently free of charge. Other places, it's probably going to be around $90 or $80 for that class. That's just typically how much it costs. The hours spent working on both of these trainings and as well as some of these other trainings will be paid in full and you'll be paid your hourly rate for the time spent on completing these classes. So for the CPR course, it's going to be 4 hours. Mandatory abuse reporter training usually takes around an hour, but that is something that we do for these classes. That is all for this video. Please feel free to move forward to the next training video.